Hello, Vikings fans. Welcome to Skol Nation Vikings Daily, your go-to source for all things Minnesota Vikings. Today, we've got some thrilling updates and potential moves that could reshape the team as we head into the 2024 season. We're going to dive deep into the latest roster changes, potential trades, and strategic decisions that could impact the Vikings' future. Make sure to stay tuned till the end for some exclusive insights you won't want to miss. First up, the Vikings' offseason has been nothing short of eventful. The departure of Kirk Cousins to the Atlanta Falcons left a significant gap, but the Vikings moved swiftly. They struck gold in the draft by landing J.J. McCarthy in the first round and even managed to trade up for Dallas Turner. However, these strategic moves cost them some valuable draft capital for next year. But don't worry, there are potential trades on the horizon that could help recoup those losses. Stick around and we'll dive into those possibilities shortly. Now let's talk about the quarterback situation. With Cousins gone, Minnesota didn't just rely on the draft. They brought in Sam Darnold on a one-year, $10 million deal. Darnold's experience makes him a strong contender to start the season, providing a solid bridge for McCarthy, who is undoubtedly the quarterback of the future. But here's where it gets interesting. If McCarthy impresses during training camp, could Darnold become trade bait? Imagine a team needing a seasoned QB due to an injury. Darnold could be the perfect fit, and the Vikings could benefit significantly from such a trade. Speaking of trades, Sam Darnold's potential as a trade candidate opens up numerous scenarios. Suppose McCarthy showcases his pro-style offense skills early on. The Vikings might find themselves in a fortunate position to trade Darnold for much-needed draft capital. This flexibility is crucial, especially if other teams face quarterback injuries during their own training camps. The quarterback battle is definitely one to watch as training camp heats up. Moving on to the tight end position, the Vikings face a unique challenge. TJ Hawkinson, one of the league's top tight ends, is recovering from an ACL tear and might not be ready for the season opener. Yet Minnesota has depth. They signed Josh Oliver to a 3-year deal and retained Johnny Munt, both of whom are crucial for Kevin O'Connell's system. Additionally, there's N'Keal Harry, transitioning from wide receiver to tight end, and Robert Tonyan, known for his touchdown-catching prowess in Green Bay. Here's a thought. If Harry excels in his new role and another team needs a tight end, Tonyan could be an attractive trade candidate. Just imagine the draft capital the Vikings could secure by trading Tonyan. And let's not forget the wide receiver situation. Jalen Nailor, a 6th-round pick from 2022, has shown flashes of potential but hasn't yet cemented his place. With a crowded receiver room, his future with the Vikings is uncertain. However, his speed and athleticism make him a valuable asset. If he doesn't make the team, trading him could be a strategic move to gain more draft picks. Keep an eye on this development, as Nailor's performance in training camp could determine his fate. Now let's circle back to the quarterbacks for a moment. As the training camp progresses, all eyes will be on the battle between Darnold and McCarthy. The coaches are closely watching every throw, every decision. The anticipation is building. Who will emerge as the starter? This decision could have ripple effects not just for the season opener, but also for potential trades. If McCarthy shows he's ready, Darnold could be on the move, bringing valuable draft picks in return. It's a scenario worth monitoring closely. Switching gears, the tight end conundrum continues to unfold. With Hawkinson's return timeline uncertain, the pressure is on for the remaining tight ends to step up. Josh Oliver and Johnny Munt's blocking skills are essential, but it's the pass-catching abilities of Harry and Tonyan that could make a significant impact. Imagine Harry thriving in his new role, and Tonyan attracting trade interest. This dynamic could shape the Vikings' strategy heading into the season. The intrigue doesn't stop here. Each practice, each scrimmage could reveal more about who stays and who goes. Let's delve deeper into what makes this upcoming training camp so critical. The Vikings are not just looking to fill gaps, they are strategizing for a long-term rebuild. Each player mentioned, Darnold, Tonyan, and Nailor, holds potential value that extends beyond the current season. The coaching staff is meticulously planning each move, considering both immediate needs and future gains. This level of foresight is what could give the Vikings a competitive edge. Furthermore, the tight end room is in flux, and the conversion of N'Keal Harry from wide receiver to tight end is particularly intriguing. This move could unlock his untapped potential, making him a crucial part of the offensive scheme. If Harry can adapt quickly, he might not only cover for Hawkinson's absence, but also become a long-term asset. The versatility of having a player like Harry, who can switch positions effectively, adds a layer of complexity to the Vikings' offense that opponents might find difficult to prepare for. Now, let's explore the potential ripple effects of these trades. Trading Darnold, for example, doesn't just bring in draft capital. It also signifies the Vikings' confidence in McCarthy. Such a move could boost team morale and fan enthusiasm, showing that the franchise is fully committed to its future star. On the other hand, if Tonyan or Naylor is traded, it could indicate a strategic pivot towards building a younger, more dynamic roster. Each decision made during this period is a chess move, positioning the Vikings not just for the upcoming season, but for sustainable success. In addition to the individual player performances, the synergy between new and existing players will be crucial. The Vikings have made significant changes, and the ability of the team to gel quickly will determine their early season success. Watching how Darnold and McCarthy work with the offensive line and how the tight ends integrate into the playbook will provide insights into the team's readiness. As we wrap up, Vikings fans, we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on these potential trades? Who do you think should start as quarterback? Leave your comments below and let's get the conversation going. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated with all the latest news. Thank you for tuning in. Go Vikings!